So we're down at Happy Valley for the semi-final. We are playing against Tigers. It's a slightly later kickoff, so the sun's going to have gone down by the time we play. Really looking forward to it. I'm starting on the bench. We've had a few big ding-dongs with Tigers this season. Here's how the results look. But it's going to be a cracker. Let's get into it. So this promised to be a barnstormer. Tigers have been building really nicely over the last 3 to 4 weeks, and it was all knockout rugby, everything to play for. So we knew there was going to be some physical hits, awesome attacking rugby, and both teams just flying into each other. So from the off, Tigers getting the ball into their danger backs in the back three. Nice little chip and chase, but awesome work from Henners, managing to gather that ball and get us out of trouble. In knockout rugby, the kick battle is so important, so we knew for the first 20 minutes there was going to be plenty of up and unders and box kicks, trying to play for field position. Tigers have a lot of sevens experience in their backline, so we also knew they were going to look to spread the ball wide. Now this is something Tigers did a lot in the last game. They'd hit in midfield and then look to come down the blind side, so that was something that we chatted about during the week. Our defence staying strong, so Tigers looking for a little cheeky chip over the top. I think if the winger had caught it, they would have made some good yardage into our half. As it happens, we turn over the line out and they're back into their attacking shape. A few phases later, we get the ball back and it's our first real chance in the game to have a go and see what Tigers' defence is all about. Solid from Tigers during the first attacking phase. We're making 2 or 3 metres each time, but on the whole, they're getting in and looking to get over the ball, and a real nice steal from them, which is going to allow them to clear their lines. So Isaac coming on a hard line, he beats one tackle and then has enough speed to go and score. So that's awesome for us to get our scoring underway. Loz adds the extra 2 points, so 7-0 after about 5 minutes. So Tigers probing on the edge in the centre field, looking to come back down the blind, but our defence stays strong, so they go for the up and under, which is gathered by Tigers before being knocked on. This time we nail the line out, and this gives us a chance to stick a high ball up into midfield. So that penalty was given for blocking. When the defending team is trying to catch the ball, they can't be blocking the runners like they used to be able to do. Awesome work from the Tigers forwards, holding us up so they get a goal line dropout. Route 1 there from Nick Brown, but well met by the Tigers defence. And a lovely cultured kick from Loz, putting Tigers within 10 metres of their own try line. Again, not the cleanest line out for us, but sometimes these work out as it causes the attack to be a little bit disjointed and something that the defence isn't ready for. Eventually, we get a penalty. I believe it was for offside. So Loza opens up our points tally to 10-0. Awesome shot from Pele, exactly what we need when you have such a dangerous team attacking against you. Ali getting the ball off the back of the scrum, he has got pace to burn, takes the inside shoulder and has enough speed to beat the flanker and get over the try line, extending our lead to 15-0. Unfortunately, Henners' groin was pulling, so this was my chance to come on at fullback. And the first thing I had to do was gather this kick and clear our lines. So into the kick battle, and this time I felt it was best to feed Isaac in the middle of the field, who chose to run and give ourselves two sides of attack to go from. Loza at 10 sees some space behind the fullback and threads a beautiful kick into the 22, bouncing it out into touch. This wasn't a 50-22 as he was in his own half. So a nice little banana kick from Tigers, finding decent line out position. There was a chance to go quickly here, but I felt things had been a bit frenetic for the first 10-15 minutes, and it was a chance for us just to get back into our own set piece play. So this was given as a high tackle and a penalty. I felt it was a little bit of a soft call, but it allowed Tigers to get up into our half and into their attacking shape and play. Tigers looking for some offloads, not quite sticking in the hands that time. That took us into half time, 15-0. Our chat was mainly around keeping the ball, staying in the kick battle, and then being solid in our defensive shape. So 15-0 starting the second half. We had all the points, but it definitely wasn't a big enough buffer to have ended the game. A bit of a fortunate bounce off that kick allows us to release Isaac up the touchline. An interesting kick, there was a little bit of back and forth, but then we ended up giving away a silly penalty, which allowed Tigers to clear their lines. They did, however, miss touch, so I decided just to send the ball back into their half, trying to find some grass. Loza gathering the ball and deciding to go high with it.
Yeah, Isaac!
It's well caught by Tigers. Nice little bit of footwork before sticking the ball back up. Got my timing a little bit wrong there for a penalty. And Tigers were back into their play in our half. Awesome rip there from Ali, something that he was looking for all game and getting some really good results from. So a foot race back into the 22, one that Tigers win, and they end up having an overlap on the outside. I felt he maybe should have tried to keep going on the outside as he had about 50 metres of space to work in, but they stepped back in and then lost the ball.
If we resort the backfield, there'll be more holes.
Yeah. I think it's more like I'm kicking from that side, and I think Haz is coming as well. Sloppy start to second half.
So great position for us to attack from. Big hit coming in on Harry there, but we keep hold of the ball. Awesome carry from Big Tobes.
Whoa!
And another penalty right in front of the post.
Great work,
so
boys.
a chance for us to take our lead out even further.
Keep taking points, boys, every time. Points every time. Nice, great work, sorry. Sorry, we just keep turning the points over. Happy days.
Nice, Loza!
Loza extended our lead to 18-0. There was about 25-30 minutes still left on the clock. As you can see from the footage, it was definitely getting darker and the floodlights were coming on. This was going to make it tricky to catch any high balls. So awesome kick from Ali allowed us to regain the ball in an awesome field position. I thought Loza had found a 50-22 here, but just the unpredictable bounce of the ball caused it to go over the dead ball line, so it's going to be a scrum back for Tigers. Tigers almost finding a way through there, but just dropping the ball, coming back for a later penalty.
Come out!
big looping ball over the top to find their winger going into the corner. The kick was also slotted, so we were looking at 18 points to 7 with about 20 to go. Great carry off the kickoff for Tigers, giving them awesome front foot ball. Yet again, another really nice rip from Ali, but there was already a penalty given.
18, you can go half. Loz, are you happy here?
With a lead of only 11 points, it was crucial that we didn't make a try here.
Come out!
Another solid hit from Pele, but awesome field position for Tigers to launch an attack from. Excellent defence, however, from Etienne Isaac, who not only made a positive tackle, but dislodged the ball as well. Bit of a theme for us during this game, the line-outs weren't quite clicking.
Right, it's 18-7. There's got to be still about 15-20 minutes left, I'd say. We've not really played in their half at all, so we need this ball back, get a few kicks down there.
So Tigers pretty much having all of the ball for the last 10 minutes.
Well, it'd be nice if we just were down in their half for a little bit, that's all.
You know when Herbert was going through that match goal, did you have last or not?
I was, either one of them went through, I would have just been on the ball. So I think that's why.
Could I have gone for Herbert and you gone last or not?
No, my tackle there is great.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, fine, happy. Just think of it like a bit of a sevens one, these boys. They're just sweeping on it.
Super useful to have these chats during the game, especially because we knew Tigers were going to keep trying to attack in these wide channels.
Yes, Loza!
Awesome work
Loza!
from the lads getting the ball back, and a cultured right boot by Loz sticking the ball into the corner. It's well read by Tigers, who send the ball back up towards myself. Whenever I'm not too sure whether the ball's going to go in or out of the field, I run out into touch and come back. This way I can guarantee I'll always land back in the field of play, and we can continue to keep the ball in attack. So having to use the footwork to get out a little bit of trouble in the backfield. And then a cheeky little crossfield kick from Loz. Just unfortunate again, the bounce of the rugby ball going into touch.
So I think there's about 10 minutes left. Still 18-7. Next score is going to be key if we can get it. That might shut the game out if they get it. This is on.
So Tigers had the ball, but not the field position, but they could still try to launch an attack and get a decisive try. Awesome work from Isaac, pouncing on the ball as it came out of the back of the ruck, and this gave us some decent field position and ball to attack with. Looking for a crossfield kick here, probably not the best one, but we were a little fortunate that the winger caught it and then stepped into touch.
Right, great attacking opportunity for us here. Forward's probably going to keep this one, try and get as close to the try line as possible.
Unfortunately, we turned the ball over at the line out, so it was a sprint back to try and gather the ball. Tigers looking to try everything now as they needed the next points to get themselves back into this game. Oh, and they looked like they were going to find a seam on the outside, but just another drop ball stifles that attack for Tigers. Solid carry after solid carry for the Tigers. They were really trying to find an inroad into our defence. Looking to do it with the offload, but just losing it forward.
Name of the aim here is just trying to control it. Can we get a good kick and compete, or can we get the ball down and off the field into their half? Anything 15 you, anything me. If you want a big call, if not, get ready for the scraps, okay?
Solid scrum from the boys and big kick from Loz. Our chase is pretty decent, so we stop Tigers inside their own half. Continuing the theme of the second half, Tigers have all the balls, they're looking for the inroads, but a solid hit from Vili, who makes the hit, releases, and manages to jackal the ball. So this is some of the best field position we've had all second half, so it was really important that we capitalised on this. Awesome interplay from the forwards that released Nashi with a really strong carry. Decent clear out, but then we were slow to get a 9 there, so Tigers pitched the ball. A chance for me to release Harry. Was looking for a little kick into the backfield, but just got hit by the tackler, which was a knock on. Isaac getting us some go forward, and then Nash backing it up. Always takes 2 or 3 defenders to bring him down. And a lovely inside ball to Vili. And he doesn't need a second invitation to the try line. Awesome reach out to score.
Oh, so time for a restart.
Loz added the conversion, making it 25-7 with about 5 minutes to go. In all credit to Tigers, they were still looking for these offloads, looking to spread the ball out into the wide channels. Tigers were camped out on our 5 metre line and eventually get a score to end the game. So decent performance in the semi-final. We now look on to play Hong Kong Football Club in the grand final next week.